Welcome everybody to the Latin Nerds Network. My name is Jose and this is my review for Godzilla X Kong, the new empire, of course, in the continuing series of the Godzilla monster kaiju movies, however you want to call them. And you kind of get an idea of when you walk into this kind of movie what to expect, right? And if anyone thinking here you're gonna see a great film, who are we kidding, right? But we're not there for that. We're not there for the prestige film or great acting or story. We're there to see some monsters kick ass, and this is what these movies usually deliver, for better or worse. This one here, of course, the continuation of the last Kong, which is Godzilla 1. We got Kong living in the hollow earth, which is right beneath the surface, and he's lonely. He's only one of his kind, apparently, or he thinks he is. And then we have Godzilla, of course, on the surface, protecting Earth from other titans that may come up here and there. And now there's a new threat in the form of a gorilla called Scar King, something like that. Whatever. Him and his minions, I guess they threaten Earth, and now they have to find a way to have Kong and Godzilla team up against this new threat, etc., etc., etc. It sounds ridiculous. It sounds dopey, and that's exactly what this is. Like, this is your classic Taco Bell film. You know it's bad. It's made with the worst ingredients. It's bad for you. You may wake up and regret it the next morning. But goddamn, at 2 a.m. you're drunk. It tastes delicious, and that's just what this movie is, right? It's not good. It's poorly written. The human actors are nonsensical, ridiculous, over the top at times, and really nothing, no stakes in terms of the human part of the story. But goddamn it, seeing some giant monsters kick some ass, okay, yeah, I'm in. I mean, this is what you go to see this film for, and that's exactly what you should be thinking walking in there, and that's exactly what you get. All of the CGI, it's not great, and particularly when you're in a hollow Earth, and the world looks like it's painted or it's pictures. It doesn't look real. It's kind of a shame, but the characters themselves, the models still look pretty good. But when they're fighting, it's as silly and dopey as it is. It's fun. It is what it is, right? It's one of those movies. It's like a guilty pleasure, right? The 10-year-old in me loves to see the giant monsters and all that. I know that, I realize that's not for everybody, but this does have a certain following. People do enjoy it, and I think you're gonna get that out of it, as long as you keep the expectations of seeing a good movie, quote unquote, kind of left out the window, right? Because it's not a good film. It's obvious, and it's some of the scenes of it's some slow motion shots, which just made me laugh, and not in a good way. Again, the human element, just take it off. What's the point? We just want to see him kick ass, and I wish it gives us more of that at times. But listen, it gives us enough to have a good time, despite the nonsense going on screen. And there's a scene literally where beginning where King Kong has to go up to the surface because he's got a toothache, and he has to get extracted. King Kong got dental work in this movie. That's just how ridiculous that is, and it's it's so stupid, but whatever, you go with it, because this is what the movie, obviously, is not taking it so seriously, or it just doesn't know what to do. It just throws a lot of shit in there, and you just hope you enjoy it, because I get some cool fighting scenes when you finally see that team up with Kong and Godzilla. It's cool as hell. It's really well done. It's mass destruction everywhere, and Rio de Janeiro is decimated in the final battle. It is what it is. But there's cool stuff, in terms of fighting and all that, and cool monster stuff, particularly where it first introduced to Scar King, or whatever his name is, something with Scar, whatever. When he first has a little battle with King Kong initially. All that really works, right? Despite the bad CGI, despite the crappy writing and ridiculous story points, and just can we just get to what we need to get to? All those delays, I still couldn't help myself kind of having a good time knowing exactly what this is. So if this is your kind of thing, if you enjoy the prior Godzilla and King Kong films and all that, you know exactly what to expect, and that's exactly what you get, and that's a good thing for fans of the series. If you want something a little bit deeper, a little more substance, look elsewhere. I mean, who are we kidding? It's Godzilla X Kong. Come on, guys, seriously. But listen, I had a good time. It's enjoyable for what it is. I think you guys will too. If you do watch it, comment below. Let me know what you guys think. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe below and feed the money to go to the movies and talk about it afterwards. See you guys next time.